comes Denzel Ward.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 101 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing the offensive line really in sync.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. The Browns have 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. And Chubb will try the middle here.
Down to about the 32.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Finding Strong underneath. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. On play action, it's Carr. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right.
To the 27-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. To throw his Carr.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, but I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Off of play action, it's Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. On 2nd and goal, Watson. Touchdown, Browns. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be smart with it, but whatever's going to take you.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Carr. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Carr.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Carr now to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they've presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they ready to tackle him at about the 28. Followed a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On first down, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
He's got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There are many throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To the air yet again, Watson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown. York now for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Robinson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Graham.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone.
The final shot before the break, Watson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we